All right, so let's talk a little bit about something that I'm learning recently, and I think that a lot of us should talk about on YouTube and as creators, whatever we might be doing. I think it's super important to start talking about the fact that giving value isn't just about being able to deliver the most advice or deliver anything like that. Because I think that's like a backwards way of thinking that we've been thinking about it for the longest time. And I don't see many people talking about it, so let's talk about it a little bit. So what I've been thinking about is the fact that not necessarily that I always thought that value was like the number one thing, but it's the fact that like it's a lot of people on YouTube are going to tell you that you got to focus on engagement. You got to focus on giving value through your videos, especially in the entrepreneurship type of field and stuff like that. They'll just tell you like, okay, you got to give the most value through this video. It's got to be the most jam-packed thing. You got to have retention. You like in my first few videos, I was doing like edits every 5 seconds because that's what was taught. That's what's like everything was. And you know, I don't think necessarily that people are telling us all the stuff that we should really be thinking about. Let me know first what you guys think about this. Like, what do you think? What do you consider value as somebody that's on YouTube? What do you consider giving value to your audience? Do you consider it to be, you know, giving advice as best you possibly can? Or do you consider it to be having the most engagement? Something like that. But one of the ways that we can start to think about this also is the ability to just vibe with your audience, the ability to just bring yourself to your audience. And that vibe could be anything for you, man. Like everybody has a different vibe. Everybody has a different thing that they are bringing, but the ability to bring it as best as you possibly can. So for yourself, you know, on YouTube, if you're creating videos on camera or if you're creating videos even just not on camera, sometimes you just got to be able to like form a connection with their audience through kind of who you are and the fact that they just kind of vibe with you, that they connect with you. So a lot of the times we're thinking about it on a spectacle level. We're thinking about it like, okay, you got to have this big spectacle video, fireworks popping everywhere. It's Mr. Beast type of video. And that's okay. But a lot of the times that doesn't form the biggest connection with your audience, between you and them. And we all know those people that are creators on YouTube that are able to form that connection with you that you just keep coming back to. For me, I got like 2 people that are like that. And it's just like I come back to them all the time. And I watch them do anything, man. I watch them freaking play video games. I watch them do stuff that is like has no value at all. And for me, it's crazy because I'm somebody who does like learning on YouTube, does like learning stuff. So when I find somebody who, not only that, okay, here's the thing. There's people that give advice and they give advice very well. But there's also people that are just vibes, like people that you can watch talk about anything and just chill with them, you know? So what if we could start balancing the two? Like what if we focused on balancing the two and we become the best that we possibly can at that? So maybe we should start thinking about YouTube as like just chilling with your friends, talking with them, having a good time. But not only that, let's not stop there. Let's get as best as we possibly can at that, because there is levels to that. So there's this thing that I've been hearing about with this professor, and he was talking about the fact that he was teaching students. I talked about this in a past video. He was teaching students 12 to 15, and he taught them with students ages 15 to 18. But because these students that were ages 15 to 18, you know, weren't the best at being able to give their stuff, he had to train them to be able to give their stuff, which was math, which is all this stuff, which isn't always the most interesting stuff for some people. He had to train them to be able to give it better. So what he was doing is he was taking the kids that were 15 to 18 and he started teaching them with actors, professional actors and comedians, and allowing them to, you know, build the ability to have the charisma and the ability to be able to teach stuff and give stuff better. And he said, if you could sell somebody on math, you could sell somebody on anything. So it goes like that with also YouTube. Whatever you are making, you have to have your ability to have this presence that is you, your authenticity, your ability to vibe. And there's a lot that goes into that, because it's not just, because it's like you have to be able to be authentic. That's one of the things you have to be able to be. And to be authentic, you have to, you know, rewire your insecurities, rewire these things that you might have that are holding you back. Like for myself, I had to be able to rewire the things that wasn't allowing me to share with you guys as fully as I could. The better I got at that, the better I feel like I'm able to just chill with you guys and I can come up on camera and have a good time with y'all. I ain't really got to have this whole script or anything like that, because that was taken away from me, taken away from what I felt, how I give my videos the best. And you have to be able to do that too. Pick out what you want to do. So I don't know how you guys give videos right now, but how do you think that you could vibe with your audience better? How do you think that you could connect with your audience better? Because if you're just like getting up on camera and you could just be making some food or something, or like you're just doing a little vlog or anything like that, there's levels to that. We know a bad one from a good one. What makes a good one? What makes a good vlog? Probably the fact that people are able to connect with that person better. And it goes like, there's so many levels to this too, because like, let's say you're vlogging. Like, yeah, you know, you could just go open the food, eat it, whatever. But you could also be like, like have a little clip in there where you're just asking the audience, like chilling with them, asking them how they're doing, like what's up with you guys today? Hey, did you all see about this? Blah 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 blah. You know, you're creating a connection through these little things, and there's so many levels to it. I know it's like, I don't think most people think about it, but I think that that's like a freaking super big unlock if you can start to do that. But I think that there's just a very big difference right now. So think about this. There could be a very big difference coming between spectacle and connection. That's what I'm really diving into right now. So do you want to be in the spectacle category, which there's nothing wrong with that? That's going to be more of the engagement and stuff. Or are you more in the connection type of category where you're trying to connect with the audience as best as possible? And that is a lot of like communication too. You got to be able to talk to the audience. You got to be able to make them feel seen, make them feel heard through this freaking camera. And there's a lot to get better at with that. But that's fun too. It's fun to get better at that because we like to connect with each other. We like to be able to, you know, make the audience feel seen, make the audience feel like, okay, like we really care about y'all. And if you're going to focus on that connection part, like, do you actually care about your audience? Do you actually care about them, or are you just posting because you want to post and you just want to get these views? If you want to post and get the views, you should probably go to the spectacle part. But if you want to focus on connection, make that connection, then it's probably going to be on the connection side of it. This is just something that I've been thinking about. I don't know if you guys are thinking about this too, but like I think that there is two very distinct type of categories that we can go into here. I don't know what you guys are doing right now. I don't know what like category you fall into, but like how are you trying to form that connection with your audience? Like, are you forming that connection with your audience? Do you feel like it's a little bit tough right now? I just think it's so fun when we start to think about it like this, because then you start being like, okay, like how can I connect best? How can I do this? And it's going to help you on the videos. It's going to help you outside the videos. It's going to help you in every aspect of your life. But let me know if you guys are even thinking about this right now. I love y'all. Hope y'all have an amazing day. Hope you have an amazing week. Let me know what the best part about your day today is. Let me know what the best part about your week has been so far. Hope you guys finish out this week strong. Peace.